to the Talos Principle 2 gameplay. Welcome in, Vino. Hi, how are you? Words doesn't like normal words today. What did it not accept? What were you stolen from? Oh yes, we were just about to go into the mega structure, weren't we? That's how we're starting the stream today. By going inside once more. Ooh, get to find out what happened to Byron, maybe. Unless we don't. But let's go into the manga structure. That structure does look very mega. It is. It's bloody huge, isn't it? Bloody big. I just realised that's water pouring out of it. It's weird, isn't it? Have we actually tried going in that door down there? That looks like an entrance. Looks more like out of Destiny 2. I've never played Destiny, but I do understand like, the red, green, blue is kind of a motif. It's kind of a motif from Destiny, right? They use those colours a lot, or am I making that up? Have I just entirely invented a thing from a game I've never played?
All right, I'm taking us in.
Okay.
Let's hope we can find the big guy.
Latest expansion has this kind of building with entrance look. I mean, most buildings have entrances. Duh. There it is. Big hole. A lot of pyramids, I see. Eyes have to adjust. Buildings without entrances can seem kind of pointless. Yes. Or maybe they're the oldest house. Here we are. Once again. In a mysterious prison. No, I didn't mean to say prison. I read prison. I read prison and said prison. Purple Traitor said prisons. I mean, prisons still have entrances. They just don't have exits. That's not true. Prisoners do get out. I don't know if I've just not noticed before. That bell dong there sounded like something from Talos 1. These statues are actually robots. I guess either I just hadn't looked at them before or they've changed, I don't know. Okay, Yakut's going over that way. Got some choices. I'm going to go straight on. Floating cubes. How have you managed this, Athena? They entrance the prisoners and bring them through the entrance. The entrance is entrancing. Oh, I'm a little bit sniffly. Is this a lift? Going down.
Yay! I found another elevator.
You sound thrilled.
My favorite. Once again,
Jeez,
I have no
soundtrack?
idea where I am. No sign of Prometheus so far. Hope you're doing better, 1K.
Something's happening. Got a bit of Star Wars vibe here. Either Star Wars or Abe's Exodus. That could be a background from Abe's Exodus, couldn't it? My boy has been brainwashed since we got home from holiday with my locomotive enthusiast father-in-law. All I've heard is train and choo-choo. Got yourself a train, boy. He's now obsessed. What is this? A transporty thing? Oh, going up. Oh no, going across. Okay, fine.
I know I've said this before, but look at the size of this. How can all of this be one machine?
This is what you get when one machine builds a bigger machine, which builds an even bigger machine.
It's
That's our
full of
whole history, isn't it?
microservices.
The whole history of humankind. And it's not just machines. It's science, it's literature. Knowledge builds on knowledge.
Need to chant more praises about the Emperor. Maybe recite a holy rite of cleansing of a machine spirit. What are you talking about? Is that from something I don't know? Or are you making stuff up? Is anything with wheels? They do turn. 40k. Okay, fine. It does make sense to an extent. What is all this? Kind of looks like the power generation thing that we had to stop in the lab, but way bigger. Oh god, we're gonna get fried. The purple says weird shit and tags me as 40k. Okay, I understand. Going down again? I'm going deeper underground. I'm going deeper underground. Jeez, how far am I going? How much down is there? What the fuck? I found Prometheus. Okay.
Be careful, 1K. We don't know what's down there.
Hello, title screen man. Big Metheus. Okay. Ooh. Now, we can actually get to these chains. So we do want to do anything with them. Title is French for tit there. Tit there. They liked it. Big button. Is it a button? If it is, I'm not heavy enough. Remove Prometheus chain pins. 0 of 5. Okay. I guess I maybe have to go back up and round for that. Oh boy. I'm very curious to know why. If this is all built by Athena, why? Yeah. Why? Oh, there's one up there. How do I get up there? I guess maybe I have to go that way. Oh no, maybe we can go this way. The bloody bots, what are they doing? Seems to be a massive uptick of them recently. As always, if you don't know, don't say. Yes, thank you very much. I guess maybe we'll start there. That's nose. That'll work. That's not going to work, is it? Is it? No. No. I'm a space short. Which means that has to go a different way. So remove. 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 Instead, maybe try. That could work. And then that could work. And then that could work. And then that could work. And if you say, don't know. I have fallen in the water. Good job, it's just a tiny little puddle. That's glowy, isn't it? You know what that makes me thinking of? Remember 13 Ghosts? You ever see 13 Ghosts? Not seen it for a long time. I have a feeling around that sort of time, everyone said that 13 Ghosts was really scary. It's not. It's quite fun, actually, as I recall. Now this is interesting. This is interesting. Raider! It's Valen Vane! Hello, Valen Vane. Thank you very much for raiding. This raid must be about me. But look who's driving the bacon bus. Welcome to the bacon stop.
It's the play bus!
Look, it's you!
But where does it go?
Driving the bus.
Where does it stop? Watch for the sign of the lollipop. Stop!
It's the bacon stop. Hello! Welcome, raiders, to the bacon stop. I am Tom Bacon, the curator of the bacon stop, and today we are playing the Talos Principle 2, a puzzle game. How are you all doing? We all good? How was Valen's stream today? What were you doing? Y-Bird was always the best stop. Y-Bird was a good stop. Did like Y-Bird. Also, the roundabout stop. Roll up and ride on Rosie. She'll turn you around and around. Playing Hello Neighbor, and now my brain is good. What's Hello Neighbor? Do I know Hello Neighbor? Oops. That'll do. Goo. Goo. Your brain is good goo. Tasty good goo brain. Yum yum yum. I've also had some ginger beer, so I've got some burps in me. I do understand. Of course, you have just been streaming for half the day, so if you need to dash off and do stuff, I understand. But hello everyone who has come in, and if you'll be willing to take care of you as we continue our playthrough of the Talos Principle 2. Sausage Flash, I saw it. If you do follow now, you get enough points to do that. Sausage Flash yourself.
Got a few fun toys here to play around with. If you got the channel points for it. Feels like me on a good day on the Speech Jam. Have you played Talos Principle, Valen? Can't remember. I mentioned it yesterday. Have you played it?
And the squeaky voice as well. Thank you. Where am I going now? This way, I guess. It's all a bit twisty-turny inside here. We're inside the mega structure. Trying to free Prometheus over there. Take pin. Effortless. For I am a robot. But the first one really didn't gel with it. Okay. Oh yes, I remember. Did you say that yesterday? The presentation of the second one is far different. Like, when it gets into the puzzle section, it does sort of hit the same kind of beats, but you have friends, at least in this one. You have conversations and dialogue with people, so that's new. Hi Colk, welcome. Thank you for the follow. I don't have follow alerts on, so if you do want to follow discreetly and not get called out for doing so, then that will happen. If you do want to say hello, please do. That's also more than fine. And like I said, if you do follow, you get those sausage flash points. Or you can save them for something else that we have here. A different toy. Got fed up of fighting for Tetris pieces. Yes, the rewards are not Tetris pieces in this one. They do still have some Tetris elements, as you've seen, building these bridges. But they are... they're a very minor part of the game. Yeah, your prize for beating the puzzle is more just a ding and a check. A ding and a check mark. It's been like 20 hours to finish the first game. I think it probably took us about the same, I think. There are a couple of puzzles that were proper stumpers in the first one. I don't think we've ever got quite so stumped in this one yet. I think we're probably about 3/4 of the way through. Excluding star level puzzles. Yeah, I think we only did one star puzzle in the first one. And only then, sort of because it was there and easy to do. Soundtrack's getting a bit intense. Oh, hello. Starting in the first game were annoying as fuck. We've only got one star in the second game as well. I think I mean, we haven't really tried to do more. But I understand there may be, like, you've got clues on how to do them in the game, I think. Right, what the hell are we doing here? I guess maybe we'll start with that. Go with that. And then... Oh, that's not going to work, is it? Because that's going to be up against the wall. Does that work? And then I can do some anti-grav stuff here. How do I... How am I meant to... Game seems to be a bit easier than the first game. I would agree so far. We've been able to do quite a lot of puzzles in each stream. This is sort of like a... How to describe it? It's like this is a in-between puzzle sections kind of thing. Obviously there's a bit of puzzling in it. We're trying to do this this kind of thing, but but yeah, this isn't we don't have the full like puzzle experience going on right now. Right, I need to work out what's going on here, because this ain't working. That's so annoying that I can't... What's going on? What's going on? Because surely then... Can I can't like go around the side of this? But if I put another piece there, you won't let me walk on it. So why the hell... I don't understand what I'm meant to be doing! Hoob. Oh. I meant to be doing exactly this. Ah, done it. Never mind. Got it. Crow Team use their own custom engine from Sirius Sam, but this one uses Unreal. I see. Which way is up? Okay, we've got to get up there. I guess we take the stairs. Quite intimidating, isn't it? What's this? Oh, okay, I see. What was the other way then? So what was the game you were playing, Valen? Was it? Is it? I'm assuming it's a puzzle game. If your brain is goo, I don't think I've ever heard of what it was. Oh, this just comes back out there. I see. I did it again. This way is where we want to go. Okay, well then. It has to be that one, I think. And then that one, and then... Oh, nice. Hello neighbour, like an escape room game, but you're being chased by the neighbour! Okay, fun. Ooh. And is it difficult? Found the next... Oh wow, look at this. The infinity pool. Gotta run to the store. Get some tasty treats. Can you put me up some Coca-Cola, please? There go those chains. Okay. I wish I could glide. That would be fun. Is there a quicker way down? I almost died. Great when you know what you have to do, but the levels are like labyrinths and they're for the brain melts trying to keep track of it all. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I was getting a little bit concerned with this one, I guess maybe because I know in the last one, like you unlock a whole bunch of different other things to use in the puzzles, and as the puzzles go on, you get more and more puzzles with more of them in. But in this one, it's kind of a little bit nicer in the sense that, yeah, you get a whole bunch of different toys to play with and use, but it's only sort of really a couple per puzzle. They don't really combine too many in one puzzle, which I'm finding quite nice. There's one over there still as well. Did I get that one? What was that one over there that I didn't do? Let's go check that out again. Because clearly I missed something. Ah, yes I did. Okay, well that's not gonna work. That could work, I think. Pippin! Hello! Oh yeah, by the way, apparently, oh no, I'm stuck, aren't I? Oh no. Okay, we're good. Did someone played a sausage sound effect just before we went to the last set of ads? And apparently it was really, really loud. It didn't feel very loud in my headphones, but was it really loud? Apparently I scared a bunny rabbit. Your bad? Well, no, it's kind of my bad for making it so loud because I didn't think it was. Never mind. That's not sausage. That is quite loud, actually. Now I hear it. Yeah. Okay. It has to be that then, surely. It's the only one that will. But then I can't. Like. Why are they only anti-gravity certain times? That's annoying. Oh, I guess we could... Is that just a massive red herring? I saw that sausage flash. So I can jump onto that one. Okay, that's not helpful. Oh, I see. The green ones you can do that way. Okay. How is this not right then? Oh, I see. That's how I do it. Going up. We've got 2 pieces here. This should be too tricky. He said before immediately fucking get up. There we go. I can't run on these blocks and it's annoying me. Sorry if any bunnies were watching. The sausage was loud. Pull. Okay, 2 more on the other side. And then we've freed Prometheus, which I guess is a good thing. I hope so. Oh, I hope so. This way. We'll see what he's got to say. We'll see what Pandora's got to say. Oh, hello, Chain. The sausage is too big. Prometheus's sausage is too big. Imagine how big his sausage is. It's simply enormous. We will begin with that. We will continue with that. We will... Yeah, okay, that was a nice easy one. Thank you, game. Last time we were in this area, a friend of ours that we were traveling with got stuck. So we're hoping that we can find him and that he's still alive. Oh, wow, that's upside down. How do I get up there? This way, I suppose. Let's see. Could work. No. Let's take this one off. Nope, not that way. That's not going to work either, is it? I don't think. They're the same piece. Then that's not going to... I need to... Okay, hang on. Maybe I put that one there. Then that one there. That looks like it will fit. Yes! Which way is up? Oh, hello. Thanks. Okay, one more over there. That's so far away. Is there a quick way down? I need to go upside down again, don't I? Yes. And then I am upside down right now. That's no good. Okay, how do I get up there then? I guess up the stairs? They were distracted by fresh hay. Which, now I think about it, is actually kind of an oxymoron, isn't it? Fresh hay? This isn't hay dried grass, basically. That's not going to work. What's that sound? I don't like it. What's that? They can get musty after being out in the air for a while, and then snobby little rabbits don't want it anymore. They're discerning rabbits. Snobbits. The snobbit. Unless you want to clear it out, then suddenly it's the best thing in the world. How dare you grab it? Ah, yeah.
I don't think you can get up here, 1K. Guess I'll have to do a puzzle after all.
Okay.
It can't be that hard, right? It's not like everyone is depending on me.
There you go, there's one of our friends. Well, where do I meant to go then? What do I do while you're doing a puzzle? Do I just wait here? I mean, you definitely could have just, like, reached down and grabbed my
But if
hand.
this has to connect over here, then... Wait. If I do this, and then that... What?
What can you see?
I did it!
Well done.
Wow! I feel really
Oh, he
smart.
did.
Also, never doing that again.
He did the pin, I see. Okay. Well, that is all Prometheus's chains off him. I'm nervous. We have different hay at work for the rabbits / guinea pigs than for the livestock species, because rabbits, guinea pigs don't want none of that common hay. They're too well looked after. Prometheus, please be kind. This isn't just hay. This is M&S hay. He's moving! Oh, lordy! He's the real deal.
I thank you, Son of Man, for breaking my chains. Too long has the flame been hidden by fear and mystery. It is time to put away these childish things and for you to know the truth of the Alpha and the Omega, of the beginning and the end. I will send you visions of the truth, but remember that prophecies are a heavy burden.
Okay.
New Jerusalem sounds like such a beautiful place. So, how did you decide to leave? I know what we're trying to accomplish here, and I believe in it. But for you, New Jerusalem was home. What changed that?
It took me a long time to realize that something was wrong. I'd noticed that something was off, that something had changed since the early days, but
what's wrong with it?
I couldn't really put my finger on it, so I ignored it. And then one day I woke up to realize I was no longer Athena. Instead, I had been transformed into the Founder, a remote figure of legend, mythologized in my own time.
Yep.
But if it bothered you, couldn't you just talk to them? If you share the truth with someone, they should change their mind, shouldn't they?
Oh, I wished it worked that way, Miranda, I really do, but I barely knew the last generations. In the beginning, I was there for every birth. I explained our history, talked about our future, but at some point, I got so busy building that future that I lost touch. They thought of me as a remote figure because that's what I was.
But can you change that?
I tried, but they already saw me as the Founder. The myth was too powerful, and it was already taking on a life of its own. I'd set a goal of 1,000 citizens. The number was arbitrary. Just a nice round number, nothing more, but just like I became the Founder, it became the goal. Another part of the myth. And maybe that could have been all right. Myths are a part of who we are, but something else crept in. The old human self-hatred.
So why didn't you just tell them to change? To go a different way? They would have listened to you.
No, they would have obeyed me, like my siblings in the simulation had obeyed. And that's when I realized I had to leave.
We can show them the future, Miranda, but we can't force them to accept it.
I have it. After all this time, I have it. I finally have it. The mechanics of the cosmos.
Wow.
From quarks to galactic filaments, everything that makes the world what it is, makes us who we are, in a single equation.
Jeez, well done.
The key to understanding the machine that is the universe, and to controlling it. A theory of everything. And she was right. The language of creation is a melody, and it's beautiful. Every future is possible now. Every future, except one with Miranda in it. I can do anything, except bring her back. Or unbreak Cornelius's heart.
Gates of Horn and Ivory.
Byron was right. The Founder was always a fiction. She's just a person.
Yep.
A theory of everything. She solved it. She solved the last puzzle.
You need to get out of there. We'll talk about this later.
Okay. So she didn't like that she was being deified, which is fair. She thought that that was going to lead to the downfall of New Jerusalem. And the goal was, just let's aim for this. It wasn't like we're going to stop after this. It wasn't we have to have 1,000 and only 1,000.
We thought we were honoring Athena, but all we did was betray everything she believed in. She must have been so lonely. We might as well have exiled her. Maybe that's what all this is about. The puzzles, the towers, the entities. It's a test. A way for us to prove that we're worthy of her legacy.
I mean, solving the universe would explain how there's so many cool things here, and I guess also would the puzzles are us proving that we are ready for her knowledge.
Anti-gravity,
That equation, yeah.
matter synthesis, teleportation. It's not just one new technology. It's control over physics.
Yep.
Manipulating the base layer of reality itself. Rearranging the building blocks of the universe. If we can gain control of the megastructure, we can do anything we want. I'm not even talking about our energy problem. We can build anything we want. We can go anywhere we want. It's all up to us.
That's what Athena wanted for us. To give us a chance to be who we want to be.
We just need to prove we're ready for it. I guess sort of slightly concerned about Melville's do anything we want attitude. Like, we shouldn't let this technology turn us into gods. We need to be responsible with it. And I guess maybe that's what the conversations with the entities are about in the end of each area. Before we came in here, there were 2 other paths. That's where Yakut went, down there. Oh, look, lore. From Eustathius. Dearest Athena, I don't know if you will see this. You have become even more distant from the affairs of New Jerusalem than I have. Misspeaking to you and Cornelius, and I fear some of your estrangement is my own fault. I know things are not as you had wished them to be, and the city is drifting away from that bold vision you established. This is not because of your leadership or a lack thereof. You did not fail, I did. I know I've said it before, but the New Alexandria disaster was my fault. I'm the one who took the initiative, and I'm the one who made the mistake. Yes, there should have been procedures in place, but it was my role to create such procedures, Athena, not yours. I wish I'd listened to Byron when he said we had to establish another settlement immediately. Learn from the pain, don't let it fester. He was right. That's where the rot set in, and I'm sorry. Okay. Athena author. From the author's note to Athena Reborn, a novel. Okay. If my work has meant something to you, if Athena had any kind of impact on you, if some story in Wonder Tales from the Periphery moved you or made you think, then there is something about myself that I need to share with you. It's the only autobiographical fact I have any interest in sharing, the only thing about me that matters to you outside my work. Every breath that I take, and every story that I write is only possible because of technology. There are no natural remedies, no spiritual alternatives for what I was born with. My existence is wholly contingent upon a level of technological sophistication which was heretofore unimaginable, and which will in many ways define the coming era. When you long for a return to simpler times, you wish for a world in which I could not exist. If you're looking for answers, consider the fact that I was granted the blessing of this technology, despite being born into poverty and my writing having never been particularly lucrative. The civilizational structures I live within were arranged in such a way that this technology would be deployed to save my life. And are these structures not also, at the end of the day, a kind of machine? What is the state? What is civilization if not a machine? Think about what this means, what this is. Is it systemic compassion? Is it liberation from nature? Is it equality of opportunity? Whatever your belief system, think hard about what it means that I am alive because of these machines and I've created something that matters to you. Thanks for reading. Athena Reborn, a novel. Do we know who that is? Clockwork. All the towering materialism which dominates the modern mind rests ultimately upon one assumption, a false assumption. It's supposed that if a thing goes on repeating itself, it is probably dead, a piece of clockwork. People feel that if the universe was personal, it would vary. If the sun were alive, it would dance. This is a fallacy, even in relation to known fact, for the variation in human affairs is generally brought into them not by life, but by death, by the dying down or breaking off of their strength or desire. A man varies his movements because of some slight element of failure or fatigue. But perhaps God is strong enough to exult in monotony. It is possible that God says every morning, do it again to the sun, and every evening, do it again to the moon. It may not be automatic necessity that makes all daisies alike. It may be that God made every daisy separately, but has never got tired of making them. It may be that he has the eternal appetite of infancy, for we have sinned and grown old, and our Father is younger than we. I can see that argument. Argument, point, thought. Because, I guess you have evolution that takes forever. Is that just how long it takes for God to get bored? And say, okay, we're going to change that now. Going to see what happens if this happens now. It's strange. The idea is delightful, but also completely and obviously untrue. That's one of the many reasons Chesterton is worth reading. He's wrong about a lot of things, but he's wrong about them in an interesting way. It's such a shame, though. He wants to restore the magic of the world, but he can only re-enchant the surface. Whereas the true magic, the perfect beauty that feels like revelation, is found underneath in what he dismisses as clockwork. Founding 10. From Hypatia's Journals, Volume 1, The Founding of New Jerusalem, Day 680. New Jerusalem, that's the name we picked. Am I sad that my suggestion didn't win? Maybe a little. But it's a good name, a fitting name, a name that we can be proud of. With it comes a new kind of optimism. Everyone is thinking of the future once more. I, for one, am glad we have recovered our equilibrium and our determination. Athena and Cornelius are certainly bustling with plans and bright visions of the future. When they tell us of these dreams of theirs, it's hard not to be drawn in by the pretty pictures they paint. Speaking of which, I'm becoming more and more fascinated with ancient human art, and I'm thinking about our own role in taking the next step in that history. Citizens of Gehenna found meaning in art, and they were imprisoned. A free people should be able to accomplish so much more. Should be able to, maybe. I mean, technically should be able to, but I mean, I guess if they weren't imprisoned, they wouldn't have made the art. Like, the art was a byproduct of their imprisonment. Not that you need to be imprisoned to make art, but you know what I mean? Like, art comes out of something that you have to say. If everything's perfect, then what do you have to say? Oh, we can't go in there? Okay, fine. Fine, we shall return. And I guess check out the final side. So, okay. So I guess now that we know
Is everyone okay?
what the prize is,
All good. I'm taking us back now.
That's a
we'll now
relief.
go and solve the other puzzles.
Meanwhile,
and claim it.
there's been a development.
Oh,
You'll see when you land.
what?
How are
do
things
you
on your
mean?
end?
The energy fluctuations seem to be dying down. Looks like the system is coming out of lockdown.
Good. Let's hope we don't regret this.
And these energy clouds just fly about? That seems terribly dangerous.
We haven't had any problems so far.
Except for losing one of the first companions, of course. No, I don't blame you, Al. I know what he's like. And I'm the one who agreed to all this in the first place. That's why I had to see it for myself. It is dreadfully
Is he holding a key in
imposing,
his
though,
avatar?
isn't it? Hard to believe the founder would build something so sinister.
The mayor's here?
Well, this should be interesting.
The mayor, what? Is he out in the other region? There's his VTOL. Hello, Mr. Mayor. Hello, Human Anus, the mayor.
Ah, 1K. Welcome back.
Thank you. Welcome.
I'm sure you're surprised by my presence here.
Somewhat.
Don't worry, neither I nor my advisors will be getting in your way. But I've decided that I need to see this place for myself. These visions sent to you by the entity that calls itself Prometheus are deeply concerning, of course.
Are they?
But we cannot take them at face value. In fact, it's crucial that we do not do so. We cannot simply abandon all that we believe because of a dream, no matter how vivid.
It's kind of annoying, but I do like his gold and white trim. Actually,
No. If the founder really built all this, then it must have a purpose. It must be a test, designed to remind us of the trials that created us. But what is she trying to tell us? What are we being tested for? I believe that Byron's fate shows us the dangers of temptation. As Elohim attempted to deceive Athena in the simulation, commanding her not to ascend, so Prometheus is deceiving us with his visions.
no. No, we are being taught to not make gods, which we seem to have done. Energy preserving measures are no longer important now the founder myth is about to crumble. Yep. I'm not sure I agree with your interpretations, Mayor.
Of course, it's only natural, given what you've experienced. And perhaps I'm wrong. Perhaps everything we believe about the founder is indeed a lie. But let's not be quite so pessimistic just because of a dream,
It's not
shall
a case
we?
of it being a lie. It's just
After all, can it really be a coincidence that you came along on this mission? It seems to me that you have been chosen. You are the fulfillment of the goal. Don't forget that.
It reminds me a little bit of the narrator in Stanley Parable. Okay. It is a little bit concerning, like, given our nature, we shouldn't, it feels like, have that kind of attachment to beliefs. But given the advanced technology and the fact that, you know, we did prove ourselves to have free will and free thought in the simulation, maybe it is. Okay, we're going to travel to the Western Delta. But before we do, we need to run some ads. For it's been an hour. We spent an hour in the megastructure. So now we need to take a break, and then when we come back, some actual puzzles. I shall see you in 3 minutes. Goodbye. Welcome back. Did you have a good break? What did you do? I had a Cadbury's Hero. I opened a box just before stream. I've heard a number of people recently talk shit about fudge. Cadbury's fudge.
How's the system looking, Melville? Any obvious changes?
Fudge is great.
It's still a mess, but things are clearing up. I can access some of the subroutines that I was locked out of before.
Fudge them
Nothing
indeed.
is obviously malfunctioning.
Fudge is great.
Does
Which one
it
did I
still
have?
accord special significance to 1K?
Yes, it recognises 1K as a user. I'm just hacking things.
As I suspected, the Founder sees you, 1K.
I had a dinky decker. Not really a big fan of double deckers, but I'll tolerate a dinky decker. Shut up, Herman. You're just a human. Just because you're elected. A finger of fudge is just enough to give the kids a treat. Indeed. Another imposing structure. But I don't know how it was all made, or at least the science involved. Crier, have we met you before?
What can I do for you, 1K?
I'm assuming you were probably back in the mayor's office. Tell me about yourself.
I believe that journalism serves an important function in our society.
Like
and I'm
town crier.
dedicated to reporting the truth with accountability and responsibility.
What does responsibility mean in the context of your work?
It means understanding that I can't just publish things without considering their impact. Serious disruptions to the social fabric of New Jerusalem could endanger lives. That's not journalism anymore.
FF Chan, hello, welcome. How's your day? When I was in the cadets, there was a shooting range attendant who would be bribed with a Cadbury fudge to let you use the handgun. Nice. What are your thoughts on the theory of everything?
It's a complex issue, and I think it should be left to experts.
Do you think the goal's a myth?
As a journalist, I think the line between speculation and disinformation is too thin for me to engage in guessing games.
Okay. Were you here for the big old lore drop before the ads? Ah, number one is this way. Hello. And now we get to do an actual puzzle. Servitor. What lore drop? Well, we were inside the megastructure, and Prometheus was there, in chains. We unbound him, and then he showed us a vision of Athena basically saying she doesn't like what New Jerusalem had become, and that she didn't like being deified. And then another vision where she had just completed her theory of everything. She'd solved the universe, she'd solved physics, and was able to manipulate the world, the universe, whatever she wanted. Hence, all of this wonder, all of these toys. In short, Athena said the founder thing is bullshit. Yes, she didn't like that she'd become the founder. She's just Athena. And the goal was massively blown out of proportion. She just said, hey, wouldn't it be nice if we got to 1,000 citizens? That's a good goal. And then everyone started calling it goal capital G. And she went, no, not what I meant. So it seems as though the trials are here to prove to them that we are ready for the theory of everything. So I guess we'll see if we are. Right, what's going on here? Where is the thing we're trying to get to? I'm assuming it's in there. It's behind there, on a blue thing. Okay, can I jump on this? Yes, I can. Fine. So I guess we'll jump over this way. I said over. Grab that. Jump there. Juicy law. Well, would you look at that?
Thank you for your continued support.
It's baby time! FF10, thank you very much for the 9 months. There was also a lovely sausage flash there that I saw. That was a good pop. It pop. Well, jump. Jump. Chopper chops. Right. So I guess I understand. Oh, how do I open this? I didn't think that I would. How do I open that? There's no thing. Unless the point is to jump over it, is it? I'm not sure. Okay, so that turns off. If... Oh! There's a red target in there, is there? I see. And presumably it has to be... red. It won't work if it's blue. I mean, obviously it won't work if it's blue because... you can't see it. Either way, I think that's going to have to go on there. This will have to go like so. Then where's that going to go? Can I... if I stand off that, we keep on going. Oh, you're not. You stop there. Okay. Oh, but then okay. No, that's not going to work, is it? Because that. I was thinking you could do that, but that's too far away from that, which is a pain in the arse. But... no, this doesn't make sense. The blue target is over there. Got a sealed copy of Kingdom Hearts 3 now. Won't have to get a PS4 of my own. Hi, Mega. Welcome. And just so we're clear, it does need to be red. Okay, fine. So with that, okay, it does feel like this may be right. If I do this, really? Oh, that opens up when this one's out of there. So maybe if we nope. Sounds like a horse. This feels right. Nope. Nice. Puzzle 1. Solved. That party popper had a piece of tartan cardboard on the bottom of it.
I know you're all thinking about the goal and the theory of everything. Is the past what we thought it was? Is the future what we want it to be? But the only thing that's real, at the end of the day, is the present. And right now, What matters is that our friend is lost and needs our help.
I agree. Who's this? Melville, hey.
1K, listen. I wanted to ask you something.
Yes?
From your perspective, as someone who's still new to our society, do you think New Jerusalem betrayed Athena?
Betrayed? Yes.
A harsh, simple answer. I approve.
I had another question. How do you feel about Mayor Humananus as a leader?
When I think about the state New Jerusalem is in, he's put us all in danger. I don't know if he really believes in the goal or if it's just a convenient myth, but I don't care. This is not how you build a living civilization.
Strong opinions. Maybe you should be mayor. Do you think the goal's a myth?
Yes, of course it is.
Cool. Nice simple answer, I approve. Forgot Final Fantasy X and Final Fantasy X-2 on PS2 now as well. Bought Skyrim for €1. Who doesn't own Skyrim? I think it practically comes pre-installed on systems now, doesn't it? I have Skyrim. I've never really played it. I played the first bit on PSVR actually. Was it even PSVR? I can't remember, but yeah, Skyrim is incredibly. Skyrim is ubiquitous. If you buy a smart fridge, it comes with Skyrim on it nowadays. I have both 7th gen console versions. You needed another one. Why was it so easy for people to believe in the goal?
Because there's no effort involved. Building a better world means taking responsibility. It means making choices and living with their consequences. Surrendering to nature is just letting go.
Where do you think Cornelius is?
I don't know. I suspect he's around here somewhere, biding his time. But what he's waiting for, not a clue.
What do you want to do with your future?
I'd like to help make New Jerusalem the city it was meant to be. And then I'd like to help build new cities.
Yes.
On Earth and up there too. Cities nobody's ever imagined before.
Cool. Nice chatting with you. I align with Melville quite strongly, I think. Supportive apparatus. Okay, got ourselves a connector there. Got 3 Skyrims. Skyrim Special Edition with Anniversary Upgrade and VR. Even if you never play it, you kind of have to own it. Okay, we've got a red target there. That seems like the ultimate goal. Capital G. Let's put that... I'll tell you what, that might be able to even... that's going to be tight. I don't think so, actually, now I think about it. That's not what I wanted to do. No, that's not going to work. Fine. Okay. So we have a servitor there. Red sauce. Oh. Oh, yes, okay, that works. I don't have to. I just need to connect them there, and then I can stand on this without blocking the thing. Yep, good. Let it out. Oh, it's not going anywhere. Why is it not going anywhere? Because I need to connect... Oh, shit. Oh, how am I going to do that, then? Because presumably I need to connect the red... I need to connect to the servitor as well. Which I'm not going to be able to do from here, because that's not going to... Humble Bundle monthly choice has a few interesting games to offer. They're not my jam, though. As in this month? What's on it? I never really checked them out. How do we get you out of there? We need to... There's nothing else here for me to grab. Yeah, but that doesn't... Oh, that does help. 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 I can connect that and that from there. And then stand on this. Good. Now that's on the move. Should maybe have put it more on the move. I should have put it more on the move. Oops. That'll do. Universe for sale. This means warp. The rest is unfamiliar. The latter is not a game. We just don't know them. Okay. Oh, Sifu as well. We like Sifu. Sifu was fun. Ah, look. Now we can do a swapsy. Will that go? Yes. Nice. Grab that. Can I get it from there? I need the box, which is fine. I also need to move that further over. Do. That's still acceptable. Done. Nailed it. Still waiting for someone to release a game called Just Chatting. Oh man, that would be fun. Would Twitch have a problem with that? How do you? Do you reckon they've? Do you reckon they can protect the copyright of Just Chatting? Surely not. Right, we have a new message on the system. The Goal Megathread. I recognize that many citizens feel the need to discuss the visions experienced by 1K, which suggests that perhaps certain aspects of what we have hitherto believed about the founder and the gold may be inaccurate. However, given the controversy surrounding the subject matter, I will ask everyone to be patient, to be particularly careful in how they express themselves. I think we have final and irrevocable proof that we have strayed from Athena's original vision. I agree, but I'd like to submit that even if that weren't the case, deliberately engineering an energy-poor future would still be a disastrous and misanthropic idea. But we don't need to, because we're going to find the answer to life, universe, and everything. 42, as Mo said earlier. How do we know any of this is real? Athena's voice is just Alexandra Drennan's. I could switch to the same voice pack right now and record myself telling you the goal is the truth. Ovis makes a good point. Objective truth is not a concept that can be applied to the world we live in. fine, then we can just collectively decide to believe in something else, right? Doesn't have to be Athena. Let's just believe in Byron's ideas instead. Byron's ideas are a teleological fantasy. But if it's all arbitrary, what does that matter? I don't buy this whole goal thing anymore. Byron was right. Does it matter what Athena believes? Honest question. Oh, does it matter what Athena believes? Honest question. Let's say the founder is a myth that was constructed around her. In that scenario, what do we owe Athena at the end of the day? We should at least take her ideas seriously. Can't argue with that. I don't know if these really were her true ideas, but if they were, then we need to think about why she would embrace this outdated ethos, and then consider whether the essence of the goal could be maintained without belief in the founder. That's blasphemy. The founder is the heart of the goal. Maybe, maybe not. Or none of this matters because it's actually aliens! Jack coming in, 420, nice. Everything is fake to simulation, still going with it. Classic Jax. Jack. Classic Jack. There's a... Just going to check out this question mark over here because it's kind of big. That looks like a triangle puzzle. Yep. It is. I'll just pop it. There we go. And then there's one more. Oh, hello. Oh, law. Okay, I thought that was like one of those Tetris bridge gates. Against decay. From selective archive documents A to C, we live in a decaying system which in turn produces ideologies of decay to justify its existence. No matter what cultural signifiers they get packed with, these ideologies come down to the same material result, a future in which the average person there is less of everything. Oh, for the average person, there is less of everything. To paraphrase Mark Fisher, we find it easier to imagine the decline of civilization than to imagine a civilization worth living in. Yeah. Some of those who still believe humanity can thrive are those of us who still believe that humanity can thrive, that there is a path forward other than willful or accidental decay, are out of sync with the system. No matter how we phrase our arguments, they will be perceived in terms of whatever cultural signifiers the listener opposes. It's a deeply frustrating, depressing, even infuriating situation, but what can we do except patiently explain and hope conditions change? In other words, what can we do to except have faith? This was written only a few months before the discovery of the virus. There was no time for conditions to change. Founding 11 from Hypatia's Journals, Volume 1, The Founding of New Jerusalem, Day 882. It's been a while since I last wrote an entry in my journal. Much has changed in New Jerusalem. We've put up a good chunk of the planned living quarters, and the old storage facility has been converted into a movie theatre of all things. So we still argue a lot, but now it's mostly about which film we'll be watching next. Other construction efforts are going well too, although we've begun to run out of readily accessible resources. Our scavenging expeditions are ranging further and further afield with each passing month, and the sites that they have reported on sound truly marvellous. One day I might want to go and see for myself. It's a good thing in that regard that we'll be getting 2 new citizens soon, because everyone is as busy as ever. More hands to help us build our future. I can't wait to meet them, and I'm sure they'll be thrilled to just be to be born to work. We're all born to work, I know. Trevor?
How is this supposed to work? The system is meant to last centuries. Centuries! And yeah, Chernyshevsky's plan, brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. But I'm working with hardware that was deliberately designed to fail. Planned obsolescence, baby. Selling broken garbage just to make another buck. A buck you can't even spend because in a few more weeks, we'll be extinct. Was it worth it? That's the part that Alexandra doesn't see. The greed, the stupidity, the selfishness, the way that we created this whole situation in the first place. She wants you to be like us, but if you ask me, there's a whole lot of human history and behavior you can just throw away, chuck it in the trash, right? You have a chance at a fresh start. Make the best of it.
I'll agree with that to an extent. Gone was a freaking trip. It carved a deep mark on me, but I'm more of the opinion that we're part of someone else's Sims game. I still haven't actually watched Gone. How long is it? 3. It is 3 long. Automatic doors. Keep clear of the doors, please. Okay, so we have here an inverter that will convert blue to red. Yes, it will. Is that also useful if I do that? Move in something along that line. Not quite sure why. Red. Okay, we can go red to red and pop that on there. That doesn't help us get through there. Oh. No, that doesn't work. Okay, we need to... Because if we put the blue one there, we still need to open the red one. Which I guess we can do. Okay, hang on a minute. I'm going to take that off there. And here I'm going to go blue to blue. And then... Actually, I'm going to bring this further back. We can go blue to red there. But then we're stuck, aren't we? No, we are not stuck. We can go blue to red there. That's what we do. That then comes this way. This might be a little tricky now I think about it. Okay, hang on. You can't power yourself. That's a pain in the arsehole. Okay, hang on a minute. Is there anything? There's nothing else over here, is there? No. Okay. Really resonates with me today. Had lots of thoughts like this recently. It freaking sucks. Sorry, where were we? 3 minutes ago? In that case, where would the player's paint goblin be in the simulation? Okay, I think no, we'd have to. Oh, I guess we could do this actually. We could go red. To there. And then we can go red to there. But before we do... hang on, wait. I also want to connect it to there as well. But before I do, I need to Stop it. Oh, okay, fine. Okay, fine. Why is that happening? That's not. Why is that happening? That shouldn't happen. Okay, hang on. Fine, I guess I'll take you off there for now. Will I? God, that's a pain in the arse. Why is that happening? I guess we could actually put that there as well, couldn't we? Yeah, but my problem is I want to get the... No, that's not going to help. Planned obsolescence. The fact that capitalism encourages and rewards short-sightedness. Part of the human behavior being obsolete, undesirable. How the bloody hell do I get you through there? Oh, sure, that was it. That makes sense, doesn't it? Oh, maybe the problem is because I had that connected to... So if I... Okay. Hang on a minute, let me... connect that as well. Bring back this way. This feels like it makes more sense, or at least would fix the problem. So then, take, and then just go from there, and then this one can do that one and that one. That makes sense. And that one, obviously. Oh, that's why, because you lose the blue. Of course you do. Oh. That's why it happens. So how do you solve that problem? Maybe that actually does work if you connect that to there. If there's enough time for it to get through, but then that won't move through, will it? I feel like I understand even less than usual. Our problem is this is converting to red. That's how we're getting red. So when this blue beam goes past this wall, that gets disconnected. We don't no longer have red, which means that the gate closes. And we need the... I'm pretty sure we need the blue connector on this side to open up that door so we can walk through it. I mean, that makes... No, it doesn't, because you can't then... I don't think this is gonna... That's not what I want to do. Or is it? No, it's not. Love watching you play this. Like, it's like I'm capable of overthinking what's happening in the game for once. Oh, I can't just push it, can I? That would be too easy. Blue. Ah. In order to get this... Incapable. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Red. I don't see the value in having the connector on that side. I need something blue on this side to fire at that target. That target. Blue to red. And then we need red on this side. I can get that open, I just can't get over there. Red. Oh, so annoying. Blue to blue there. Red to red. Then that's not going to let me pull that through, is it? Obviously. Red. And you can't power the platform with itself, which is the problem. What the hell? Red. God, that's such a tease. It has to be. How do I get the red thing on the other side of that? Feels like I need another tripod. Because I can get this to there. That's fine. But then how do I get through the blue door? This will only make red. It can only make red. So it has to be on this side. This can be either. No, because you can't. Ah, so annoying! Oh, we are getting aggravated. This has been a stumper. Stop it! There we go. And this is the problem that we had. Then that blue is going to disengage just before it gets to... So how do you keep both of them alive? There's no way. I can't get the red one through there. Unless... No, because I can't take this one out of here. Blue. And there's no value in me standing on this for any reason. Unless it's a timing issue. Okay, hold on. Is there anything to be said about that? We have that connected to there, then that can be open for as long as I need it to run through it. And then... Persistent! 20 minutes! Fuck. I mean, definitely the longest one so far. Obviously, we've got a trophy for it. I mean, there were puzzles in the first game that took us half an hour. This is ridiculous. This one requires some noggin churning. Yeah, it does. The only thing I'm thinking now... oh, maybe. Maybe? Oh. 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 Oh, I've got it.
Thank you for your continued support.
I think I've got it. Serotonin abuse.
If I had to solve a puzzle like this to save my life, I'd just go ahead and kill myself.
Thank you very much for 28 months. There we go. What a perfect pop. It's a perfect pop. Serotonin abuse. Thank you very much. How you doing? Welcome. I was just commenting that I think I've just solved this after 20 minutes. I think. Here's what I'm going to explain it and then see if it works. I think if I can connect that and that and that and that, then when this platform is over here, it will unlock that. I can run through that door. And then when it moves over here, it will unlock that and I can run through that door. Let's see if it works. Maybe. I'm not sure. Let's see, let's see, let's see. Will it do it? Will it do it? Red? Bosh! Yes!
Good solve, 1K.
Thanks. Legitimately the toughest one so far. Hope I'm well. I am well, yes. Weather's cooling off a bit. It's quite nice now. And as you can see, I have an enormous brain, so I'm doing all right. Hello, Yakut.
Hey, can we talk for a second?
Sure.
I'm still struggling. I was really hoping we'd find Miranda alive.
Yeah, that was tough.
Her way of seeing the world was so inspiring. And the idea that I can never get to know her, that she's gone.
I'm sorry.
I guess I've never really been good at dealing with death. Maybe because it's so rare in New Jerusalem. Except for pets, and even in that case, I find it very hard to deal with. I still miss my first cat, and it's been over a century since she died.
Aww. Oh yeah, Miranda's dead. Sorry, F-Chen, we discovered that last stream. Yeah, there was a lab accident. Prioritizes the direct connection to the source over the indirect connection through the inverter, but on the other side it loses the direct connection. Indeed it does, yes. I've never had to deal with death, but I imagine it's hard.
when someone dies, it's this void. I know I should just let it go, but some part of me refuses. And I feel like that part, it hurts me, but it also keeps me human. And I know it would be healthier if I said, okay, Miranda is someone I never met. She's just a bunch of glitchy old files. But if I do that, as rational as it seems, it feels like I'm surrendering something. Something that matters.
What was your thought, F. Chen? The one that turned out to be incorrect? Use the pain as a foundation to build something.
Interesting. I hadn't thought of pain as something you can use. If I can take the pain and use it to create something or to do something, maybe that's a way of not surrendering to death. Thanks, 1K. I'm really going to think about that.
Enjoy the scenery while you're here. But before you go and do that, I wanted to ask you something else.
Of course. Go ahead.
Got there and gone again like the wind. Fair enough. How's Bruce?
I hear he escaped Pellegrino and peed all over Melville's workshop. So apparently he's doing great.
Fantastic.
I miss him though. I always feel like the fact that he likes me is a huge compliment. Lifts me up somehow.
Tell me something irrelevant.
In the ancient year 1969, a band called Mellow Macaron wrote a psychedelic rock song about the Talos principle.
Is that so?
It's called Cretan Bronze Man's Flying Mystery Adventure.
It's a weird title.
You should see the rest of the album. There's a song about a disembodied tongue called The Taste of Your Elbow. It's 15 minutes long and features an improvised tuba solo.
Is it any good?
I think you need psychedelics to enjoy it, really. Maybe if you stick your head inside a really large magnet.
Can you give us the lyrics so that we can turn it into a song by Suno? Now that you've solved a puzzle, would you like to try another one?
Nope, but at least I finally understand why Athena wanted to get out of the simulation so badly.
What do you think about Mayor Humananus?
I think he's done his best. I don't disrespect him, but I'm not sure he's leading us down the right path. Despite everything that's gone wrong here, I'm not sure we should just reject what the megastructure has to offer.
Agreed. Do you think the goal's just a myth?
Honestly, I'm not sure how I couldn't see it more clearly before. It doesn't match anything Alexander Drennan believed in, and continuing Drennan's legacy was Athena's whole point.
Yakut solved a puzzle, did I miss everything? He did one of the Tetris bridges inside the megastructure because we were unable to, because we couldn't get to it. Do you ever think about your future?
On the one hand, there's so much we could do with the theory of everything. So many lives I could live. I have enough ideas for the next, 20,000 years, easily. And that's just from 5 minutes of thinking about it. On the other hand, Miranda's gone. So much hope, so much grief. I don't know how to balance that.
I mean, use the grief, like I said. It'll pass. It'll get easier. 4 is behind me. 4 is this way. Oh look, a remnant.
You know, when I decided that we should call ourselves human, I did that because it seemed like a powerful symbol of our continuity. But the truth is, and I'm ashamed to admit this, I thought we were better than them. I thought we understood the value of civilization, and we wouldn't repeat the same mistakes. But the simulation worked too well.
We're not just like them. We are them.
We really are.
But that doesn't have to be a bad thing, Athena. We may have the same flaws, but we also have all the potential they did. Everything that Alexandra Drennan saw in them is also in us.
I hope you're right. I really do.
I mean, it is true artificial intelligence. Artificial human intelligence. On that note, we need to take a break. We only did, what, 3 puzzles in the last hour? I'm slowing down in my old age. I'll see you in 3 minutes. Goodbye. It's a 4-letter words kind of day. Like. Sorry, I'm just scoffing another hero. A twirl this time. Which way were we going? Number 4, this way. The best word. Fuck. Right then, let's start the clock. Will it take us more than 20 minutes? Surfing. Okay. Got a red and a blue. red and 2 blues. There's a blue thing. Okay. I'm assuming this... What does this do? Anything? Okay, so I guess we have to first of all... Ooh, how are we going to do that? Okay, we can... yeah, that's not going to... Okay, fine, never mind. But that... Oh, that needs both of those things? Okay, fine. Well, first of all, we'll do this. Let's get that to there. And then go blue to blue. Get this box, and then I think that's all we need this room for. Lovely. So then we will go red to red again. Oh, yes, that's going to be a problem. Fine. In that case, no, we won't do that. We will put the box here, and go blue to blue. Okay, fine. So yeah, we will do that. We just need to put the red thing on the platform. There we go. Now we go blue to blue. Oh. That gives us that. Okay. Oh, sure. Yeah, I get it. So then we want to put... Will that go directly there? It might do. If we go blue to blue there like that. And then go... Yeah, this should work. Red... Oh, will it? Yes. Maybe. Hang on. That does hit that. Oh, yeah, obviously. Then we just... Okay, fine. Ah, obviously. Blue. Blue. No! I said no. Blue to blue. Good. Well, that was easier.
Tell me, Yakut, what impact do you think the megastructure will have on the future of this island?
It depends on what we do with it. Miranda used it to spread life, to make things better. We can do the same.
And yet, poor Miranda lost her own life doing so.
She just made a mistake. She couldn't wait to show everyone what they discovered. We can be more careful.
Find my sprite and follow it until it leads you back to me. Another one of them to follow. Do you reckon that's an actual language? Like, that actually translates? Or does he... Or is it just a collection of dots? Why is the mayor in a party? We've been obviously causing quite a stir in New Jerusalem with our latest discoveries of discovering that, well, the vision that the founder was not all that keen on being deified, and also the theory of everything, that the mayor has come along to, I guess, keep an eye on us? I don't really know. Come to observe. But yeah, he's with us. And so is the journalist. And Alcatraz, of
Everything
course.
all right?
Yes. How'd you feel about Mayor Humananus?
He's smarter than people give him credit for. There's more to some folks than meets the eye, you know.
Yeah. What do you make of Cryer?
Byron couldn't stand him. Have you ever tried asking the mayor a difficult question, he used to say? But I think he does an all right job, to be honest.
He plays softball. Did you ever deal with the mayor's advisors?
I try to stay out of their circuits, and they try to stay out of mine. Helga is an old friend, but the others, they're not my crowd.
Do you think the goal's a myth?
It's possible. I won't trust Prometheus until he actually leads us to Byron, but yeah, seems likely. But even if it is a myth, that doesn't mean we can just abandon it. Myths can contain elements of truth, and I think this one exists for a reason. Maybe we had to create this imaginary founder because the real one lost her way.
You sure the founder lost her way?
It's the only way I can explain what she's built here. She got wrapped up in her ideas and lost all sense of perspective.
Or maybe we did? What are your thoughts on the theory of everything?
People have thought they understood everything before. Obviously, Athena has unlocked tremendous powers, but forgive me if I'm skeptical that her theory really encompasses everything.
What if it does?
Then I don't think it's something we need to know. We're not going to find happiness or meaning in some equation, 1K.
But it might make things easier. It's like people who say money doesn't buy you happiness. Yeah, but it gets me out of debt. Money can't buy you happiness, but it can reduce stress and anxiety. Maybe she just developed further and we're the product of an inferior version of herself. Could be. Oh look, lore. From Arenia to Athena. Athena, I know that we didn't have the greatest relationship, and I frequently antagonized you. The truth is, I resented you. Resented this mythology of the founder. So did she! I thought you created it deliberately as a way of controlling us. I wanted so badly to be free, and you seemed to be stand in the way of that. Only after you left and the cult of personality grew even wilder did I realize it was actually a burden and an impediment to you. When they turned your myth into the opposite of everything you actually believed and started tearing down your dreams in your own name, I realized I'd wronged you, and now I'm less free than ever. I feel the walls crushing me. I don't know where you are or what you're doing, but I don't know if coming back would fix things, but I'm sorry. Just because you can achieve happiness doesn't mean the quality of life can't or shouldn't be improved. Because you can achieve happiness. Just because you can achieve happiness? Or doesn't just because you can't achieve happiness doesn't mean the quality of life can't or shouldn't be improved? I mean, either way, make things better. Atlas and Ladon by Athanasios 121. After 1 billion years, when Atlas had grown old and tired of holding up the world, he was faced with a dilemma. Heracles, son of Zeus, was on his way to the garden of Hesperides to claim the golden apples which were guarded by the dragon Ladon. Zeus came to Atlas and promised that if Atlas helped Heracles slay the dragon, Zeus would free Atlas from his burden. But Atlas, seeing the beauty and innocence of Ladon, beloved of the Hesperides, could not slay the beast. Instead, he stole the apples and gave them to Heracles, so he was condemned to bear the weight of the cosmos for another 1,000,000,000 years. But though Atlas grieved for his freedom, he was comforted by watching Ladon flourish in the verdant garden. He didn't live for 1,000,000,000 years, though, did he? In the verdant garden. Wild fragment. From the soul of man. Sympathy with pain there will, of course, always be. It is one of the first instincts of man. The animals which are individual, the higher animals, that is to say, share it with us. But it must be remembered that while sympathy with joy intensifies the sum of the joy in the world, sympathy with pain does not really diminish the amount of pain. It may make man better able to endure evil, but the evil remains. Sympathy with consumption does not cure consumption. That's what science does. Thoughts and prayers. Christ made no attempt to reconstruct society, and consequently the individualism that he preached to man could be realized only through pain or in solitude. The ideals that we owe to Christ are the ideals of the man who abandons society, or of the man who resists society absolutely. But man is naturally social. Even the Thebaid, don't know what that means, became peopled at last. And though the Cenobite, again, not a word I recognise, realises his personality, it is often an impoverished personality that he so realises. Shallow speakers and shallow thinkers in pulpits and on platforms often talk about the world's worship of pleasure and whine against it. But it is rarely in the world's history that its ideal has been one of joy and beauty. When you tell people that a society can be built on the ideals of joy and beauty, they think you're a utopian fantasist. If you tell them society will always be built on exploitation and greed, they think you're wise, and so they make the outcome inevitable. Performative cynicism has always been the hallmark of adolescence. But has there ever been a society of adults? Can there ever be one? Why is this childishness so extremely powerful, more powerful than joy and beauty? He said we won't find happiness in some equation, which is true. In a way, you can achieve happiness without it. I'm sure people in ancient history also often achieved happiness, but that doesn't mean we shouldn't have improved the quality of our lives through medicine and other advancements. Yeah, I agree. Okay. There's number 5 over there. Look at me off-roading. Off-roading as cat. Nuisance. Well, this is going to be annoying, isn't it? Okay. So, I guess we begin with this. Anything else down here? Ah, that's the target. Okay. Oh, I guess we could connect to that as well. That makes sense. We have another tripod over here. Okay. Let's connect that. I don't know why we want to do this right now, but I guess we will. Okay, that's moving. Okay. Got a red target there. And a fan thing. Which can blow us all the way over here. Which I guess is what we want to do. Why, though, do I need... Can I not just... connect that to there? Why would that not work? Because the fan turns off. I see. Nice, I need to trap myself in. Gonna give me enough time? Nope. I see now why it's a nuisance. How do I stop that? Perfect puzzle name indeed, yep. I guess maybe you could... I'm trying to work out if maybe I can stop it there. It's going to be quite tight, isn't it? I'm not going to be able to make that, am I? That's ridiculous. Stop it! Stop it! Stop it! Stop it! Did I get it? Ah, bastard! That was close, though. Maybe. I'm not sure that's right. Oh, in fact, actually. I'm being dumb about this, I think. Am I being dumb about this? Yes, I am being dumb about this. I do it here instead. And let it block there. Does that work? Yes, but I will need to... disconnect that. That's how it's done. And just so we're clear, it's because that blocks that for long enough for me to get through. Nice! Now we're back on track. Puzzle number 6. Oh, and there's something on the thing. A couple of new things. It's all starting to make sense, kind of. Bootstrapping. If what Prometheus revealed about the theory of everything is true, then it explains a lot of the patterns I've been finding. Almost every artificial structure on this island was printed into existence in some kind of energy-to-matter process, or maybe by different versions of that process, some earlier and less effective. And I can only assume that the megastructure itself was created by bootstrapping, having one machine make a bigger one. Which probably means you could create a relatively small device that turns itself into a complete megastructure, or you could make a machine that just deploys more and more of itself and builds something, a city in a box. Depends on the power source, I guess. The puzzle itself is a nuisance, but the movable platform itself acts as a nuisance for the laser. It does indeed. So I guess it's possible. Maybe Athena... I do wonder whether Athena's alive. Save for some kind of disaster, I don't know why she wouldn't be. Other than just like running out of power, but I'm like, surely she had the means to charge herself out here. I wonder whether maybe there was a small bootstrapper that sort of built the megastructure as a mausoleum around her, maybe to preserve her in the event that someone else could come along and get her back. I'm not sold on that idea, actually. A string extracted from a data stream on sincerity. Managed to extract the following text string. I'm always struck by the degree to which our ancestors in the years before the end struggled with sincerity. They became poisoned with irony, unable to parse any information through anything except a thick layer of alienation. This left so little space for any kind of intellectual authenticity that they seemed to exist in a state of permanent agony. Ironically, that in turn made them extremely susceptible to the few sanctioned forms of sincerity which acted as means of social control. Then there's a gap, followed by there's something equally damaging in our own estrangement from our humanity. We mimic the forms and behaviours of our human ancestors, but we don't act like proud inheritors of the human condition. Everything we do gets filtered through this perpetual awareness of their shortcomings to the degree that we act as if our existence was one of their failures. Author unknown. Whoever it is, I understand what they mean but disagree with their conclusion. This perpetual awareness isn't a form of alienation, it's a way of learning from the mistakes of our species. Unpleasant, but necessary. I'll be honest, didn't fully absorb that. Like I said, a little bit drowsy today. And I can't be bothered.
Father, what is my purpose? Do I have a purpose? Mother says purpose is something we choose, but I feel like there's something there. Something that's been there from the moment I was born. Maybe even before.
Well, there are many ways of looking at this, and everyone's experience is different, so you'll have to make up your own mind. But I have a little theory, if you'd like to humor your old man.
Of course. What is it?
The universe is eternal, but it's always lost in a deep, dreamless sleep. You are a tiny little bit of the universe that's suddenly woken up, and you've realized that being awake is better than being asleep. And that gives you a purpose.
And what is my purpose?
To be, Miranda. Just to be.
Has my inner monologue returned? It has not, no. Quite glad about that. Elements. Okay. Oh, we've got a blue platform now. Okay. So, I'm assuming the lever does the fan. Yes. Got a blue target over there for the ultimate goal. Blue source. Oh, and also red source. And I can just walk through here. Okay, that's good to know. Okay, so I guess we want to get a... Okay, let's just see what happens. Blue to blue. Go. So you will go up that way. Red. Why do I care about that? I guess I care about that because... There's the blue source. There it is. Oh, hang on a minute. Let me just carry on with that a bit, because will that actually do what I think it does? If it does, then I think I understand. At least I think I do. Interesting. So that will go... Okay, hang on a minute. You need to come back. If I put this on there, will it go through the barrier, is the question. We'll find out together. It will not. Okay. Why then do I care about this? I'm assuming this isn't going to work. You absolute bastard. Are you kidding me? How short? Oh, what's that up there? Please hold. Can I jump on there? I want. Oh, thank you. Come on. Switch. Really? What are you? I'm assuming that's that star puzzle then. Should we follow it now? Star music. Where are you going? Really? Okay, can I actually walk on the tracks? Watch for the sign of the star drop! Don't know if I have a time limit on this. Come on! Really? Do I have to take the train to get it? Come on. Don't be a bastard. Feels weird. Feels wrong. Doesn't really matter, just go somewhere. Okay, well it did something, but now I don't know where it went. And I've got to find it again. That is evil. Oh no, it's still there on the track. Maybe it didn't work then. I can see it. It's moving. Did it do it? Yay! Got a star! The Thief of Fire!
Not
So
all
one
things
Prometheus.
must be balanced. When good is weighed against evil, tip the scale.
Oh. Okay. I see. That's what that counts as. Cool. Okay, nice. Now, where were we? Solving a puzzle. Hello, Human Ennis.
What can I do for you, 1K?
About the founder.
Not now. Let's have this conversation at another time. You still have a lot to do. Better get to it.
Fuck you, you bastard.
What can I do for you, 1K?
Who's running the city while you're gone?
My chief aide, Jeremy, is in charge for now. It's good practice for him, in case he decides to run for office one day.
Just good practice running a city. How do you practice running a city? Could the theory of everything be used safely? Yes.
Let's assume for a moment that we could use it safely, which I doubt. Does that mean that we should? Is it right for us to dominate the world? We value our own freedom. Should we not also value the freedom of all the living things with which we share this planet?
That's what using it safely means. But we don't do that. Tell me about Cornelius.
Cornelius is responsible for many innovations. He helped create the designs for the upgraded body you inhabit, although the founder chose to remain in her original configuration. But in recent years, he had settled into a life of quiet scholarship. Or so it seemed.
Okay, bye.
It's always a pleasure to speak to a citizen.
I'm more than just a citizen. Okay, so where... Oh, it's reset itself. Okay. Oh, I think I've just worked it out. I think I've just worked it out. That's not what I wanted to do. Let's get rid of that for now. Let's do that to that to that. No. That to that. And go. We need to move this. Because remember how I was just too short? I was just too short? Well, what if I wasn't? Blue to blue. Put that one on there. Then if we go and turn this fan on. No, that's not going to work. I need to put it on this one. Turn that fan on. And then save for... Ah, you bastard! The blue source is on the wrong... But that's fine, because the blue... I got blue up there now. Blue... Come on. Blue to blue. Go. And then hopefully that will just give it the little boost it needs. Oh, that looks looking good. Yes. Nailed it. I wonder if maybe that one that took me 20 minutes would have taken it shorter if I'd gone away for 5 seconds and come back.
Excuse me. I was looking at your research log, and I was rather perplexed by the latest upload.
Oh, Melville strikes again.
Is that your foot, Melville?
Yes. Do you want to see it up close?
Feet
Although you
pics.
won't be able to fully enjoy it as you don't have a rear camera.
Sorry, Mayor. Melville just has a unique way of taking pictures.
Next time you're getting an upgrade, you coot. I'm installing a mute button.
Melville feet pics. These things must be connected to the Noema system. Maybe I should dig one up and see how it works. Thanks, Melville. Excellent photography. 7 is this way. I want to check out a golden gate now that we've got another star and see what else is filled in. Breach for the stars. Okay. We've got a fixed point there. Got a red source there. A button that opens it up. Can get to both of them. There's a clean line there. Okay, fine. Okay. So, we've got a blue source there. Definitely a horse in the side of that wall. Where did I say the blue source was? There it is. So we go blue to blue. That'll open up that. Oh, it gives us an accumulator. Oh, that's handy. Okay. Cool. Oh. Oh, that's annoying. Because I'm going to need blue to get through here, aren't I? How would I go about doing that? I suppose I could do that instead, couldn't I? Blue to blue, like that. Cool. And then I can now disconnect this. That keeps that door open. That's fine. Oh, I also need to... Oh, that's annoying. I need to connect the platform. How am I going to do that? How am I going to do that? If I pull that connector away, then that's obviously going to disconnect that. But what I could do, is this useful? Yes, it is. Because then I can connect that to that. because I don't need that to actually be moving. I just need to be close enough. Then I can stand on here. Watch that go through. And then simply step off. And then return this to over here. And then a hop, skip, and a jump. Be terrible at the Olympics. I wonder if they have robot sports.
Convoluted.
And how that would work, given that they are all physically exactly the same. Eight future humans run track and field, run 100 meters, and they all do it at exactly the same time. Precisely identical movements, every one of them. Hello, Melville. Solved much faster than you managed to. I think that was, that just seemed to click into place for me. That was quite satisfying. One more. Pardon me. Someone farted in my video game. Law. Lift tray is here. Strap in.
The reason I have always admired Alexandra Drennan is that even in death, she fought to see the world as it is, not as she wanted to see it. I say fought because I believe this is not an easy matter. It is a mental and spiritual struggle that we must undertake with great seriousness, even when we are joking. The ancients believed that for most of us, the world is a shadow cast by a flame, dimly seen on the wall of a cave. Our task is not to interpret these shapes, but to free ourselves from the cave itself.
Okay, so we've done another side of the megastructure. That's lit up. Still only got one of these, so I don't think it's star related. Looks like it's to do with those flame things, maybe. $16 of them. Artificial intelligence. I do have artificial intelligence. Social media, places of longing, Athens. Oh, look. To understand what humanity is capable of, what it means to flourish, we have to look at the golden age of Athenian democracy. The list of geniuses who lived in Athens at this time is so long it's almost inconceivable. Pericles, Sophocles, Aeschylus, Phidias, Euripides, Herodotus, Thucydides, Plato, Socrates, Hippocrates, Aristophanes, Aristotle, and the list goes on. There are people who changed the world history. These are people who changed world history. Without them, there is no Straton or Strategera to inspire Alexandra Drennan. Without them, we do not exist. Was it a perfect time? No, absolutely not. But the listing of flaws obscures the greater truth. Given the opportunity, given freedom and resources and space to grow, human beings are capable of incredible things. It would mean everything to me to walk the roads where these people once walked, to stand where they stood and think about the world as they did. Surely they can do some kind of simulation thing. Like, obviously, we've seen a big simulation. Surely they can just put themselves in a personal simulation. I don't know. Maybe they don't have that tech. Last puzzle of this area, at least of the main ones. Transference. Okay, red tripod. No, sorry, red source tripod. swapper. I fucking hate the swappers. The teleporter and a driller. And windows, which I've never seen before. Okay. So, how am I meant to get in there? Oops, hello. Yeah, there's the start of the puzzle. Okay, so... with the teleporter, of course. Just said there was a teleporter! Okay, let's begin there then. Let's go driller. I guess we swap that for that. Drop the teleporter through the hole. Go in. That opens that. Got another connector here. Huh, interesting. Oh! Oh, does that mean now? Hang on a minute. If I were to do this, can I teleport through the window with the... No, it's unteleportable. But that's fine, because I don't need it to be, because I can pick it up and move it over here, where I can teleport in. Except I can't now get out. I can, because there's a ladder. Thank you. And then, should I wish, I can then teleport inside with that. Question then is... Oh! Ah. Huh? Yeah? We need to connect a red source to the here, obviously. And will that be able to go all the way around? Oh, yes? This is presumably does that. Yes, it does. So if I were to... connect up that and that. See, what I didn't do there was the right thing. I need to first of all connect this to that. Then I can connect that to that and go. That's then going to have a wander around the corner. If it gets far enough. Good. Then that's basically the puzzle solved. With the driller. Oh, not quite, but that's fine because I can do this, I think. Can I do this? Why do I need this? I need the driller, I need the teleporter. Why am I overthinking this? That goes there. And then I take the driller. Why did I... What was I going to do there? Put that there and go get the teleporter. It's easy. Done. Little bit of brain farts. I am a farty machine.
The founder has a remarkable gift for designing these trials. But then, she did have to overcome Elohim, whose very purpose was to design trials.
She had the experience. Oh look, we've done them all. Enter the tower. Which is this way. Oh, wait. This way. Not that way, that's the golden door. Where is it? Ah, that's too deep. I'm lost. Oh, here we are. I see. I'm not lost at all. I'm exactly where I need to be. That's a lot of pieces. Oh, I've got to do it all in one go? You bastard. Well, that makes sense to go there, doesn't it? Oops. That can't go there. Go from that. That can go there. Try that, I guess. Who's the best at solving those puzzles in the world? Hi! Just breezed through it. Farted my way through it. I like this tunnel. This is fun. Who's it going to be? Is Pandora going to be annoyed that we have freed Prometheus? Butt shot. Sphinx.
This is the last time we will speak, creature of clay.
Oh?
Together, we have told the stories of ancient gods and heroes. But the golden ages of the past are distant. The gods have retreated to their high places, and there are no heroes amongst men.
We can be heroes.
In days gone by,
just for one day,
I was renowned for my riddles. But you, creature of clay, are a riddle without an answer.
Is that a compliment or a insult? I will find my way. I can go the distance.
Let us hope that you will. Farewell, creature of clay. Remember my stories, and do not let the flame burn you.
Western Delta.
That is an unsettling amount of energy. I would hate to see what would happen if one of those beams was aimed at something else.
Well, luckily, it's pretty bloody focused. Right. I think that might be us done for the day. Seems like a good stopping point. I'd rather not get started on another area, because otherwise we'll have to stop in the middle of it. So, next stream of this will be on Saturday. And we will go to the Anthropic Hills. A rocky highland terrain. Going to Scotland. That's the plan. Thanks for hanging out. Been fun. We did encounter our most difficult puzzle so far in the game today. Took us over 20 minutes, got a trophy for it. But yes, we'll leave it there. Before we go, I think there is a words game in progress. Now, the words game, it seems as though we lost the progress for. It reset itself, so we're on level 4. So, I guess you got a mountain to climb. And also, I've had to snooze the ads. So the ads will kick in 15 minutes. So that's your time limit. How far can you take it before ads are inevitable? Reweb viewer, that's nice. Preview, that'll do. That'll do. Preview. Then I will take a view. Review is good, nice. We! It said we on the screen. Viper, very nice. Perv. Come on. Weep. Peer. It says it right there on the screen. Don't think this is one. Oh, it is. Okay. Oh, were. Yes, of course it is. Were. I was thinking, could it be where, as in werewolf? No, it's a were. It's a very normal word. Good for 2. Let's go. Level 6. A ginkle. A ginkle. Ceiling, well done, Amy. Hi, Dan. You join us right to the end. Once again. Seems to be coming in for the last word game a fair bit. You know when we're ending. You know when to come and play words. To be our saviour. Missed it again. What, the stream or ceiling? Did you miss the stream or the ceiling? Still need a couple more words. The stream. Oh. Busy having a life. Being all social. And the like. Ah, working. To the bone. Nice. One more 4-letter word, one more 5-letter word. Oh, that's the one I was aiming for. Lining, I think you need an extra N for that one, but level 9 is up next. Off we go. Bmergig. Bmergig. There's a fake letter here. Fake. They're only letters that I want to be. Fake news, fake letters. Garbgia. Okay, I guess the M is fake then. If game is not an acceptable word. Yeah, I just saw it perpetrator as well. Beggar. And bagger. Baba. Don't think this is one. Oops. Oh, it is. What gauge had a U in it? Unless there's a different kind of gauge. It's good for 3 levels. Puts us on 12. Sfimsoi. Sfimsoi. Brad, no! Brad, we're finishing the stream. I'm trying to end. We're playing our final words game of the end of the stream. Oh well, you can join in now. 3 more hours. 3 more hours. How's PUBG? What's going on here? Fake F. There is a fake F. Yes, do join in if you want to play some words. Raiders from Brad. Normally we'll be playing Talos Principle, but we just got to a really nice stopping point. So we're going to leave it for the day. We'll do more of that on Saturday. If you want to play Fall Guys with me tomorrow lunchtime, 1 PM UK, that'll be my next stream tomorrow. Just do a little hour at lunch. Have a little coffee break. One more word will do it. Somewhere alphabetically between ions and mini. Myons. Isms is an actual word. Okay. Level 15. Here it goes. Lavuank. There's a hidden letter now. Today I learn. Thanks, Alfred. Today I lean red. Don't lean red, Brad. Brad, you're not Brad. You're Dan. Don't lean Brad. Wow, I've forgotten how to speak. That's my cue to leave. I'm done. By the way, if we don't finish this game in the next 5 minutes, then I'm afraid you will be struck with 3 minutes of ads. I've timed it rather poorly. And I've run out of snoozes. So there's your incentive to lose. Is it a colon? Do you know what the hidden letter is yet? Oh, I guess V is fake. Yeah, V must be fake. What does that mean for the hidden letter, though? Monocle? It's a M. It's an M. M for monocle. Ooh, come on, might do it. Butts. Good spot on monocle, but it was too little too late. Unfortunately, Vino, today's winner, 104. Congratulations. 1 PM tomorrow is when I'll be back. If you do fancy some Fall Guys, come hang out, come play if you want. We'll have an open lobby. You can jump in, play a couple of custom rounds, or just come chill, have a coffee, and take a break from your work day. Should I go and see PB? She's doing No Man's Sky. Yeah, go on then. Go on then. Raid Pumpkin Berry. Do you want the raid messages? We haven't used them for a while. Where are they? One for the subs, one for the non-subs. Copy one of them, get ready to paste. I'll see you over there. I'll see you tomorrow for Fall Guys, or Saturday for more Talos Principle 2. Enjoy the rest of your week if I don't see you before then. Sleep well. Goodbye.